Oh, hey. It's burnt toast, man.
Who are we here with this week?
We're here with Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Where are we at this week?
We're in Las Vegas.
Fuck yeah.
You feel me?
How much money are you down, Calvin?
Oh, we don't want to talk about it. It's not been a good trip so far, but it'll turn around. You know what I'm saying?
It's still early.
It still is early.
It's still early.
You feel me?
Okay.
It is. So we're here with Bill. This isn't Bill Nye the Science Guy. He is equally cooler, if not better, than Bill Nye the Science Guy.
I do love
You feel me?
taking dabs for science.
Bro, it is science. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Straight up.
And I love spreading that info too, so
Oh,
people can
God,
dial in their
bro.
game.
Educate and elevate, man.
Yeah.
That's what we on.
Dude, I know that was a great idea, Bailey, on the microfiber and the sticker, and I wrote it down.
Bro.
Hell yeah.
Yes,
I love to
sir.
hear that.
Yeah,
That's what we on.
dude, fuck yeah, because the rising tide rises all ships is one of my favorite expressions, and then also just if you educate and elevate, then everyone's more stoked and they're enjoying their life more, and then they'll be more happy, and that'll spread.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Life lessons from Bill, people.
You feel me?
Take notes.
Take
Yeah.
notes. Get a notepad.
Yeah.
It's going to be an educational podcast.
Fuck yeah.
Straight up.
Zooming on that with
gonna
some
have-
inspirational music behind
Yeah.
it.
Right?
It's gonna,
Slow zoom in on Bill.
Yeah.
gonna have like a hashy theme, but definitely educational.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, definitely.
Bill is the owner of InvestinHeadies. Shouts out, man. The only place to get a proper heady. You know what I'm saying? Best prices, best courts, best everything.
It's true.
Straight up, it is true.
Thank you. We try to have the best prices on quartz because like it's something that you need to replace every like few months or year.
He said months.
Depends on how you use it.
That's how much you have.
Yeah.
Man.
Exactly. And then like also we specialize in handmade one-on-one pieces of art, like
Yes.
these beautiful gems,
Beautiful.
because it's something you use every day, so you really want to like be enjoying it.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Straight up.
And what's cool is if you take good care of it, it can hold or gain its value depending on how hyped the artist gets. And it's not something you just hang on the wall, it's something you can like shred.
Could use. Exactly. It's a functional art piece. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah. And like we try to make it so something that you could invest in and it could hold or gain value.
Exactly. Something you smoke on for a couple years, and the next thing you know, you've made money on your piece.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. My very first heady, I still have it. It is available on the website, but it's not cheap.
He said it's on the website.
It's like
I love that.
4.2K or something. It's like racked out.
Okay,
But
okay.
Yeah.
it's a 2015 Size Love floating Klein recycler in Tangy Explosion. And it's one of the smallest floaters he's ever made. And I got it for like 2K in 2015, retail from like a shop. And
That's crazy.
that was a steal. I think it was marked at 2.5. And like his recyclers now sell for 3 and 3.5K for those like dope ones. But he doesn't make a lot of small, simple ones. So I'm like, this is more rare and unique and one-of-one. So I value it at 4.2K. And I don't really want to sell it, but if someone comes correct, like I won't cry.
That's the I don't want to sell it price.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Fair enough. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
So,
Exactly. Sometimes like that, a lot of factors go into a handmade one-on-one piece.
Of course.
Yeah, and a lot of times, sometimes we'll be like, oh, this is like a daily deal where we're gonna try to drop the price by 30 or 40% and just try to get it into happy home.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Hooking people up, man. That's what it's about.
it is. I really enjoy that part of my daily grind. It's just like getting people stoked about like something new in their life that they're gonna use every day.
Straight up.
Something they can like leave to their grandchildren if they want to.
Yeah.
Like,
If properly
No,
taken care of,
seriously,
of
yeah.
course. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's something you pass down.
yeah.
Yeah, Sonny, I used to smoke mad terps off of this
they might not even
one.
be smoking 20 years, but I'll be smoking something.
Man.
No, I think they'll be smoking hash just in like a really alien way.
Space.
Yeah,
Yeah.
real laser, some.
They're gonna look at our rigs and be like, "What are these?"
Some real Terp Wars stuff.
They'll-
going on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Super
Exactly.
It's like when you look at our like the TI nail and then like the quartz bucket and
Yeah.
then like the
The
slurper
Delta,
and then
all
the
that.
TSV, but then like when you get 2050 or 2800, but like TSV was like the first thing we used, and now we're on the like laser.
Yeah, now we
heating.
got exactly, bro. Kyber crystal bangers.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, and lightsabers to heat them.
Exactly.
I fuck with it.
Oh, man.
It would be crazy to get like, remember Spy Kids where they just printed the the burgers like instantly. They just chose what they want.
Like, yeah, you put it in there and
make a
it
heady,
pops
just
up.
A heady machine just makes you a rig, and on this
Bro.
side just makes you hash. It boop boop.
Dude.
2 seconds later, you
At
got
home
it.
hash making kit. You
Rig
just put your
comes
weed
ready
in
to
here and it
dab,
just comes
read
out
your
as
mind
fucking
and see.
hash rosin, bro. Come
What
on.
terps you want and read your mind.
Yeah.
Oh,
What are you
man.
craving today?
Yeah, it goes through your brain chip and it figures out what function you like and then crafts a rig for you. That'd be crazy.
We're already halfway to
Elon,
like.
You feel me? We got, you know.
Holy shit, that's like way too AI.
That's what- we need Elon to get a
Man.
terp AI thing going on and just tell me what I'm craving.
Terp
today.
division.
Yeah.
The
We
terp
could even
division
send
is
Elon some West Coast.
Yeah.
yeah. Unfortunately, Elon's kind of a clown shoes McGee.
Yeah.
Like I used to think
true.
he was like tight, and then I like researched a little bit, and I'm like, oh, you just have family money from
You just-
apartheid Africa,
Yeah.
and then you parlayed that into PayPal and some like
Man.
tech shit.
Yeah, he's super sketch.
Yeah, and
Wow.
like, it's a bummer.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it understandable that we like idolize him because of money as a society.
I mean,
And now
Yeah.
that I've learned more, I'm like, oh, you suck. Like view him in a positive light. I just like to spread the awareness that he's kind of a clown shoes McGee.
yeah.
I mean, he is
Clown
really,
shoes McGee.
he is
Oh.
really good at like figuring out what businesses will do something and then buying them.
Totally, like he's just
Yeah.
good at moving his money around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's really good
like,
at seeing
but
like,
he's
oh,
good at the
PayPal's gonna be sick in a few years. I'm gonna buy that now.
He's good at the capitalism game.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
for
He-
sure,
he
for
learned from an
sure.
early age
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, because his family's worth like a couple billion before.
because they own diamond mines in
Yeah.
apartheid Africa.
Yeah.
Like which is
Real
Real blood diamonds,
real
shit,
blood
bro.
diamonds money, dude.
blood diamonds
Fucking
during like
crazy.
sanctioned like
There's
things
quotes of his dad.
awful nature.
There's quotes of his dad talking about they have so much money they can't
Yeah.
even shut the vault. I'm just like laughing and shit.
Yeah.
Wow, I
Yeah.
haven't heard that, but I believe it.
Yeah.
I remember
I'm all into the conspiracy.
when I
shit,
saw
so.
all the diamond stuff, it was like a year ago, and I was scrolling on TikTok. It was like 3 a.m. This video had zero likes, 0 views, and it was a slideshow of 9 things, and it was just like all the stuff of like Elon, and then their whole page was just like every person, and they only had like 10 followers, but they had like 16,000 posts. I was like, what?
Yeah.
And it was all like, and I googled everything, and I was like, wow, this dude's just out here putting the research together and.
Bruh, he's dead. This
He's
is
probably dead now.
10 people.
Yeah.
10 people,
Exactly.
straight
I was
up.
like, damn, I
Straight
know
up.
this because this came up on my For You page. Like,
Oh,
He's
man.
He's probably one of those committed suicide by shooting himself
Yeah.
4 times and
Yeah,
killing himself
feel
and
two in the head,
throat.
2 in the chest, 1 in the river.
Different animals.
Yeah.
and cut his throat and
Yeah.
kill himself
Yeah.
all at the same time.
Yeah, it reminds me of all those crypto billionaires that were like dropping dead at the beginning of this year.
Mhm.
Yeah, like
Yeah, we fucking burnt toasting out in Vegas, man. It's
Yeah,
been
we
fucking
really are.
epic so far.
Super epic.
We out here with fucking Bill, man. It's going
Big shout out to
crazy.
Bill. Big
Shout out
shout out to
Bill.
InvestinHeadies.
Man, oh God.
Big shout out
Shout out
TSB.
Bill, shout out Dan, shout out Han in the
You
back.
feel me?
Yeah.
Got the homies in the back too, getting turpy with us.
We got the poker crew and the heady crew
That's what I'm
converging.
saying. So we're in Las Vegas for multiple reasons. Not only is Bill a heady cat, he is also in the World Series of Poker. You feel me?
sir.
He's been going down tournament after tournament, getting in with it.
Yes, and to explain that more clearly to people, because I do a bad job of this usually, and I realize that. So I'm like, I gotta step my game up. Hold on, these crumbs need to get out of here. Goodbye.
You know?
The World Series of Poker is like 2 months of tournaments. It starts near the end of May. It's like May 31st or 30th is event 1, which is the employee event. It's $500 buy-in only. Casino industry employees can play.
That's really cool.
I played it a few years. It's amazing. Everyone's terrible, like worse than terrible, because they're all dealers, so they just
And they're
watch the
like,
game being
yeah.
played, and they take all the like worst experiences from all the dealers. I don't know why, but dealers are the worst poker players. Like 98% of the time. Dan, back me up.
He said easy.
I'll bust it.
Yeah, I said 98%. Yeah, he's in the 2% of a poker dealer that can play, but
Fair
it's
enough.
rare. It's rare. They mostly suck. It's just because like it's dealing. Playing poker is kind of boring long term, and dealing is probably also boring. This is my theory. So it's like you just pick up all the worst habits and you don't get the good habits.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that event's great,
Yeah.
and then there's like all of June and half of July. There's events. There's 3 events every day, ranging between like 500 to like up to like 50K. I think there's actually 100K,
Buy-in?
100K buy-in,
Ooh.
and there's $1 million buy-in every other year.
Whoa.
No.
Damn.
Yeah, but it's like a large proponent for charity.
Oh, okay. It's like a one of those
That's
events.
the big ball.
That's
shit.
tight.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
So like a big 1-for-1 drop.
Yeah.
And then they have a little 1-for-1 drop too. And
How much you win for the mill if you're the last?
it depends how many entries, but
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
it's many mills.
Many mills.
At least
Many mills.
And then it like culminates in the main event, which is a $10,000 buy-in. It's near the end, usually beginning of July.
Okay.
And that is like the one that everyone comes out for. It has like 6,000 entries or something. It has like 4 starting days. And it's like 8 mil for first.
Dang.
Damn.
It's pretty great.
Yeah, that's big league.
Is that the one that's on TV?
Yeah.
The televised one?
Yeah, that's the main one.
Hell yeah. We out here rooting for Bill, man. He's
Yeah.
finna come back with a bag.
Bill,
You gonna see him on
Bill,
TV
Bill,
where it's running it up,
Nah,
man.
I'm sorry, bro.
I'm trying.
Bro.
And the best part is
God.
like I don't really have the financial ability to just like light 40K on fire.
Try it
Because
out.
that's about the cost of like the
Running all the
20
tournaments.
tournaments that I'm playing.
Yeah.
But I have a couple backers who we have mutual friends and they just believe in me, so they're
Hey.
investing all the money and I'm getting percentage and they're getting a
Shouts out
percentage.
to the boys,
Yeah.
man. Yee.
Yeah.
Because
feel
every
me?
year you're just scraping it together for like a handful of events.
Yeah, to try to get as many as you can, or versus doing all of them.
Now,
Then
well, not
have
all of them, but you make a
But-
schedule of the ones that you pick out and that you're most excited about,
Yeah,
and that
exactly.
you think you'll have the biggest edge in versus the field.
Fuck yeah.
Which ones do you
dope.
like to go play?
With the lower buy-ins, like the 1K and the 1500s, because then those no limit events get like crazy entries, like 2,000 to like 6,000 entries.
Yeah.
And then I also like Pot Limit Omaha or Pot Limit Omaha 8 or better. That's like a high-low game because basically people don't even know the rules, but they still like enter it and like gamble lots of money. It's amazing.
Like,
So
fuck it, risk it all.
if you just literally know the rules and like can like follow them, you're like actually like ahead of like 90% of people. And Dan can also probably back that up too because he plays a lot of those games and they're fucking bad at those games. It's, yeah. And I totally forgot you dealt poker, by the way, when I said that earlier.
He was, hey,
Sorry,
he
I
was
was
throwing that undershade, you know what
No,
I'm
I
saying?
literally just only think of him as a player because I never seen him deal like I only talked to him about poker.
Man.
And he's a good player, so it's not even like a thought in my head.
Yeah.
But it also deals poker. But we talk and he's like, "Yeah, I'm dealing tonight," and I just forgot completely. But
Not all of them.
I said 98%. I said 98%. I literally left the 2% for you.
For you.
Yes.
Feel me?
Anyone over 6'5", not that good.
Discriminate based on appearance or fucking
You're too tall.
marital status or sexual orientation. None of that.
Feel me?
As long as you're not hurting anyone, you're cool with me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, the fucking I used to actually work at a card room, so I can like comment on this very actively.
Okay.
I was a prop player at the Oaks Card Club, which is crazy job. I was also a prop player at the what's it called? The Lucky
prop
Derby. I'm gonna tell you.
I'm getting into it.
But I have to remind myself before I worked at the Oaks, I was working at the Lucky Derby, which
Okay.
got closed, and now is known as Stone's Gambling Hall and Casino, which is right off the 80 in Citrus Heights.
I know right where that's at. Yeah.
So a prop player is you get paid hourly to
Uh-huh.
come into the casino
What?
and play whatever game they tell you to play.
No.
With your own money. Yeah, so it sounds like the best job in the world, especially for me, because I'm like, I just want to play all the poker in the world. You're gonna pay
Wait a
me fucking
minute.
$20 or $18 an hour to come and like play poker. But the issue is, they usually want you to play graveyard, so it's like 10:15 to 6:15, 10 p.m. to 6:15
To
a.m.
keep the flow or what?
Exactly, because
Okay.
basically the way it works in California is like, however many people are at the table, that's how much like money per hand the house can make.
Yeah.
So like they take $4 or $5 a hand every hand if there's like 6 or more people at the table.
Yeah,
If there's like
yeah.
5, they take like $4 a hand. If there's like 4, they take like $3 a hand. If there's like 3 or less, they only take like $1 a hand.
Exactly.
So they want more bodies at the table, and also people who want to play a game. If there's only 2 or 3 people, they're like, I don't want to play. If there's like 4 or 5 or 6,
like, okay, now
and they're like, oh, I'll jump in now.
yeah.
I'll be 7, 8. We're almost up to 9.
Sheesh.
Now we're full. So like you're kind of like a seat filler.
Yeah, prop player. I fuck with it.
And,
Okay.
and I did that for a while. I got burnt out. Did some other jobs, and then
Yeah.
I got offered a job at the Oaks, which is in Emeryville,
Oh, okay.
right between Berkeley, Oakland, and San Francisco. It's a weird little town. It's been there since like the 1800s. No one even really knows about it, even though it's like in the middle of everything.
It's right in the dead smack everything.
It is.
It
Dude.
is, it really
When it
is.
was founded, they didn't allow religion apparently, but they were all about
What?
like gambling and like prostitution and stuff. But they're
Oh,
like,
hell yeah.
no
Really?
fucking religion allowed. I'm like,
No religion.
I fuck with Emeryville for that. They used to have like 5 card rooms like, across the street from each other.
Damn.
Now they got like one. I know all this Emeryville lore because I used to work at the fucking Oaks, and all these old people would take me aside and be like, "Do you know that?"
Did you know that?
One guy had a chip set from like all the old card rooms that have been closed for like 50 years, and he was like, "I just need like $50 to get home or whatever," and I was like, I traded him like $50 for like all these like old ass chips from like all these old places, like the Key Club and shit.
It's hard.
I try to collect the chip from everywhere I play, so I was like extra about those chips.
Okay. I like that, bro.
Yeah, so a prop player sounds like the best job, but after like 6 months or a year playing every day with the scum of the earth and and like sweethearts too, but like it's all a mixture. It's like a big mixed pot, and you get burnt out on poker. I had to like take a break. I was starting to not like poker.
He's like, yeah, you play so much you don't want to hate it.
Exactly. I'm so glad I actually had that foresight, because if I was like a little younger, I probably would have just like played it until I hated it. But I got real close to that point, and then I was like, let's find something else. Did marketing work for a little, and then I helped. Then I realized that there's a bunch of glass artists that need help with marketing because they're all making amazing art, but they're not good at marketing or selling the art. So then I helped a bunch of glass artists with my company, Marketing Meow. And then I started marketing glass. That was like a subsidiary of Marketing Meow that's like about smoking. And Marketing Meow is more family friendly.
Okay.
But then I got away from family friendly businesses because they're not profit. They're not like, there's not a lot of money in them.
Yeah.
I'll help people, I'll consult or whatever, but I'm not like targeting them.
Yeah, exactly.
I started targeting the glass world. And like started working with people like Zach Brown Glass and E.F. Norris and like Mood Mats, and got in like some cool people, and that helped me get established. And then I got so much shit in trade because like a lot of artists were trading me for my marketing help. They didn't have a lot of cash. I was like, I should probably start selling this shit. And then I kind of just like fell into InvestinHeadies. I just was like looking up that hashtag and saw it was used a lot, and then I was like, wait, no one has this name?
You're like, hold on.
Lock this down immediately.
Hell yeah.
And I also like that's how I got introduced to it. My friend was like, if you buy this piece, it will hold your game value. That was my first heady. That's Steve Saslow I was telling you about.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, the name kind of worked out, and the business kind of worked out. And I was making a lot of excuses for 6 months or a year. Like, I'm gonna start my website. When? Oh yes, please.
Oh yeah. See.
Oh, dab number 1, everyone.
You feel me?
Okay, what are we smoking on?
Boom.
Which one is
Pick
this?
the one without the sticker.
Guava biscotti.
That one is fire, but the one with the sticker is also fire. So we can bust into that soon.
What are we smoking out of?
That is a Halen Demon. And looks like we got a Blaze
Zach
Hollow
Brown
Quartz
cap.
Pillar,
Yo.
Zach Brown Slipper Stopper, and Bluegrass
Grassland.
Lamp.
Nice little blob.
Slab Slicer
What's that-
Dabber.
What
Sir,
what temp?
you're
Like
gonna take
550?
that
How
bad
big?
boy at
Little
decent.
chunky?
560.
I think
560?
Callie's right.
Yeah, I was gonna say 550.
550, 560 range is probably fine, and that thing holds heat like
You're at
crazy.
580, 570,
No way.
72, 567,
Oh shit! I'm going after it.
550. Take that. Smack that on the floor. Smack that.
There we go. Oh, yeah, get it in there. It's real hot. Get it all.
Oh yeah, it is warm. What the fuck?
Callie led you astray.
It fucking bro, it was
was
running
like
a
that.
good temperature earlier.
Wow, you are going through a portal. We might need to add more hash.
Portable.
Add more hash.
Add more hash.
Quick.
Add more hash.
I got you. Add more hash. Shit, buddy. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
add more hash.
Was that really 560? I don't believe it.
I don't believe
Tell me my dad right and be fucking up sometime,
It's
bro.
gotta
The
be.
color that the pillar is right now, I don't believe that's 560.
Yeah, it's looking a little wonky.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
A little wonky.
It's gonna have to be a triple dab. I'm so sorry.
Oh, he said no more! Oh,
Ezra.
yes.
I love that.
Yes. Hanskis, we're gonna need a TSP. We need 4 cc's of a TSP stack.
Do you need some water?
VP.
I need some fucking Narcan.
That guava dog biscotti changy bonangy, man.
Petty Betty spaghetti.
Oh. Yeah, bro.
Damn.
I'm gonna get you a whole bottle of water for your face.
Man, Bill's been hiding the water too.
I found that in the hall because the maids be cleaning and people have like unopened waters that
Bro.
they don't use, and they're like gonna throw them away, and I'm just like,
You're a savage, bro. I seen a whole unopened thing of Pringles and I almost grabbed it.
I just grab it.
Man,
I go,
Man, that's why I fuck with Bill, man.
I grab it and I go to the maid and I go, excuse me, is this trash to you?
Did someone shit on this? Because I want it.
That is trash for
No,
me.
it was
Like,
hot, but it still tasted good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
You literally
looks
did pretty good work.
Deadly hot. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I don't know what
Not bad,
happened.
but yeah.
No,
it's not bad.
this material burns a little darker because it's like
Yeah.
hella terpy. So it's not as brutal as it looks.
Okay, yeah, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah. But it's the good.
It's a good,
Oh.
good.
All right, I'm coming in. I'm ready to help.
Yee!
Oh my god.
All right, so
Well,
tech for people at
There you
home.
go, people.
Great
Tell 'em.
work.
Oh,
The tech would be one, wipe your cap while it's still warm. Very
Yes.
fucking important because it's just like gonna get everywhere. No matter where you put it, it's just gonna get oily. You put it here in your dab right, that's just gonna be sticky as fuck forever. And you can clean
Forever.
it, that's fine, but it's just so easy to avoid.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's one little turn.
It's literally
turn.
one little turn. And I recommend using like a paper towel or napkin because
Yeah.
you can then throw it away. And pro tip, if you're really heady, you can put it in your garden waste because it's just paper and oil and then you can compost it.
Yeah.
So you don't even have to add to a landfill. You can just put it out with your yard waste.
Exactly.
Same with Q-tips too. Cardboard and cotton and oil, natural like cannabis oil, plant oil. You can put that in your green bin. So if you use wooden or cardboard Q-tips, you can. If you use plastic Q-tips for some whack reason, you can't do it. And
Don't
I'm
use
sorry.
plastic Q-tips.
Yeah, never do that.
You're super whack for that.
Especially because they're hot, like in your.
Yeah.
Melting plastic in your banger.
Yeah, don't do it.
fuck
It's
that.
always scared me. When I see those, I'm like, why do they even sell these things?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just because
I
we have
bought
too
them on
much
accident
plastic.
before. Just
Exactly.
hated my
Yeah.
life.
Exactly. I use
What
like
the
3,
fuck?
and then I'm like, donation.
Bang.
Yeah.
Here you go. And also,
Shouts out Heady Swaps. You feel
yeah,
me? This
shouts
is
out
the
Heady Swap.
tool
In
right
fact,
here.
let me get one of those.
This is the tool, bro.
Thank you.
The fucking boys.
They are. In fact, they hit us up and we've been chatting because we saw how dope those Water Boys custom ones were. And we're
Yes,
like,
man.
we might need some custom Heady Swab or something.
Bro.
Yeah, you do.
They collabed with the Water Boys. They just collabed with Humble
Heady,
Turp
Heady.
Council.
I know they have a really high minimum for their customs, but it seems worth it.
They're the dogs. Though.
And
They're the homies.
exactly, and I
Yeah.
use the fuck out of these. So fucking if anyone, I'll just use them.
You feel me?
No one buys them.
You know what I'm saying? We made the minimum order, but I'm
Hopefully.
using them all.
Hopefully someone buys them, but we'll see.
People
I'll
will
at least buy 2 because I want one to keep forever
feel me?
next to our
So,
other
yeah.
ones, and then one to use.
Yes. So you wipe as much as you can, then you dunk in
all
the
the
dirty dunk
materials.
side. You do like some of this. Actually, if you have a TSP, just use that. But
Yeah.
those aren't out yet.
no one
Nah.
has those.
Yeah.
No one got a TSP.
Soon going to be in alpha testing mode.
You can blend the VP back there.
Yeah.
You feel me?
No comment.
TSP VP back there.
No comment. Yeah, so until you have a TSP, just swish it around, get it all the way through there, get it down the neck.
Do the Dunkaroos.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
And
How
then,
was that?
Fuck my lungs up.
that happened to me yesterday.
My asthma is like.
Oh, you need, he needs an inhaler, Pam.
Yeah, right?
Good man.
Oh, you did bring one? Smart
Yeah,
man.
you need that.
Sometimes when I smoke, like,
Fucking Dan needed that earlier, man.
Yeah.
I need a little dumpster and a rag. I'm gonna get it.
Okay.
fucking.
Sexy, sexy baby.
We never had asthma.
The handy dandy tool
What's up?
skis.
Use promo code asthma at checkout.
Promo code, you feel me?
Promo code
There
asthma.
it is.
It adds 5%. You don't.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Your life.
Costs more.
Alan was telling me the funniest shit. He's like, in the South Park game, if you play it, you choose your difficulty rating and just chooses the color of
Choose
your
black. If you choose black, it's the hardest.
Yeah.
No!
Choose the pigment.
No!
The darker, the harder. And I'm like, that's way too accurate.
Oh
my
that's
God.
It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, they're the best.
So we have had one hell of an experience coming to Vegas alone. The trip has been wild.
Oh, man.
In Vegas so far.
Pulled an all-nighter to get
Oh,
here.
we did. In the wee hours of the night. But we've had fucking road rage incidents, fucking gas station attendants yelling at us across state lines, fucking, bro.
Making their, like, accounting problems your problem.
You did, bro. Their mistake was my mistake, apparently. I don't know, man. It's been a wild ride, straight up. Oh, yeah, Bill's going in. Man.
Balls, rig.
Yes, sir. You feel me?
Ooh, that was great.
Oh, that looks perfect.
We don't even need a
That
smoke
looked
machine for the video
perfect.
shoot tonight.
Fuck no.
Just have
We
Bill
gonna
take dabs in the corner. And
Straight up.
Keep getting him ready to
Fat
go. Here you go.
lobs.
Here you go. Here you go.
Every minute we could do it with the TSB.
Yes. The
We need more
TSB is the
haze.
truth.
Speaking of using lightsabers to heat up your nails,
Bro.
that's damn near what this fucking thing is.
You feel me? We need a
This
Turp
thing is
Wars
cool as
edition.
shit.
We can do it.
Bro. Yes.
Yeah, this is a good time to tell people about the TSV.
Yes,
Yeah.
the TSV is the motherfucking truth.
We'll put a picture of it
I've been
right
taking
here.
dabs for the last 10 years of my life using torches, and this man has changed the future.
Thank you.
Straight up, it is
Yeah.
the single-handedly dopest device. Any real smoker, if you smoking terps, you think you're about that terp life, you fucking Uncle Jerry growing weed in the backyard, you need a TSV, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is a fucking induction heating device, no flame. This motherfucker, perfect dab every time.
True.
Perfectly heated. It's the truth. It really is. It comes with a scissor jack to hold your rig.
Yeah,
and
we call it the
slides
pipe
in.
jack.
We'll pop in some little pictures right here. You guys can see what's going on, and we'll drop the link to where you can buy one.
Wow, we love it.
It's a waiting list, but if you're a baller and you know what's up, you need one. Straight up.
You already know you need
Straight up.
It's true. It's the best possible way to take dabs
Oh.
at home,
Exactly.
hands down, because it evenly heats your quartz to every millimeter of it. And it's nice because you don't have to sit there with a torch. You just set it and forget it. It's
Yeah.
ready whenever you're ready. Not to mention, better for your quartz. All your bangers are going to last longer. You're not going to be overheating
Yes.
them. Better for Mother Earth because you're not extracting a natural resource from Mother Earth, butane, taking her lifeblood, and then using that to get high.
Can't get high on the lifeblood, guys. Come on.
Especially
You know
because
what I mean?
we're smoking solventless hash rosin. We might
With
as well-
solvent fucking torches.
Yeah, with solvent
Yeah.
torches, now we have a solventless way.
Exactly.
Solventless vaporization, basically.
So if you really
I'm
heady
getting that.
and you really smoking, I swear to God, within 2 years, you'll be. I mean, I spend bands on butane. You will fucking pay for your
That's
TS.
true.
Yeah,
How much have you spent on butane?
Don't even.
I don't
ask
want to
me.
know that.
Don't ask me, bro.
Yeah,
I'd fucking
I know.
buy the big can
I
a
know.
week, if not.
I used
it's
to
a
get-
$12 can,
I used to get cases.
bro. Straight up, like
know.
to just use to fucking torch dabs.
Exactly, and not to mention, so it's better for your quartz, better for
Yes.
Mother Earth, better for your terps because you're not going to overheat or have any hot spots or cold spots.
Exactly.
Also better for your lungs because you can take bigger dabs at lower temps, as well as that butane off gassing is bad for your lungs for
It
shiggity.
is.
Like
It is. Anybody using propane? I shed a tear for you.
Yeah.
Don't.
Oh,
exactly,
I mean, it,
oh. I remember
exactly.
those days.
TSV, man.
Yeah, TSV. On the
Where on
no,
every
no
campfire
shilling
torch.
bullshit. I'm telling you the truth here. This is the future, man. You
Yeah.
use it one time and you already be like, "This is instant classic." You throw your
Yes.
torch away.
Yeah.
You put it on the shelf if it's a cool design.
only
you got
reason
sick
you need a
laser
torch is to go
Yeah,
mobile,
never-
and the
yeah.
It's
TSV is
true.
working on new ways to fix that too.
Yeah.
Trying.
Torches will be
But
obsolete.
currently, torches are good for
creme
camping.
brulee. That's it now.
No, they're good for camping too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
straight up.
If you're out there for camping, and like we're not knocking if you have a torch, we're just
No.
saying this is definitely another option that we think is a lot better.
Yes,
I think
fucking
everybody in this room
delicious.
thinks it's
Most
better. I'll tell you
definitely.
Makes
what.
shit amazing.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
You feel me?
Buy yours now. Bill needs poker money.
I
You
do.
feel me? Every purchase goes to a fucking good cause.
Yeah, for real. And like the cool part is not only do we make the TSV, we invented it
Yes.
and we manufacture it ourselves.
Yes.
Just team of 4 of us, me, Lucas, Tori, and Dario out in New Jersey. Dario and me started it with just him and me, and then Tori and Lucas and Mickey came on the team. Mickey is my father-in-law, my wife's husband, and is one of my besties, who unfortunately recently passed away, which we fucking
Rest
hate.
in peace.
Alright.
Straight up.
Fuck yeah.
Rest in peace, the homie.
Such a legend.
Mm.
And you can see if you ever see any of his videos or pictures, he's like really loves fucking cannabis and the culture, and he loves like building and fixing things and adding to things. In fact, sometimes he's hard to work with because he wants everything to be A plus at all times.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, old timer that is like learned in the '80s how to do shit the right way, and was like,
You feel me?
you either do it my way or a fucking highway. And sometimes I was like, it's about to be the highway, brother, but we fucking figure it out. And I'm glad he was on the team. He pushed to make it better,
Man.
and he literally built them with his hands for a long part of the time because me and Tori and Lucas were like busy running the shop. He was built,
shouts out, man.
yeah, he built like 300 TSVs like with his hands. If you already have a TSV or you're dabbing on a TSV, these TSVs right here and that rig we're about to hit,
Yeah.
were all like owned by Mickey or built by
Hey.
Mickey. He's the man.
We smoking for Mickey today, straight up.
Yes.
Feel me? Straight up.
He's got an IG page, TSV Mickey, if you want to check it out.
Hey,
We'll put it
we gonna
there.
put that right here. Straight up.
Nice. And yeah, he went with us to NCRC, which was so fun. It's called NorCal Rosin Cup, and it was the sickest competition of all time. Literally, like, bar none. Basically what they did was they gave 30 competitors the same starting material from the same garden.
What?
Yes.
What?
They all came up and they got
No.
gush mints, organic, single source living soil. They had to pick it up. Some people picked it up with a freezer, some people didn't. So they're already fucking up. And then they transport it back to their place. My buddy from Quality Squish from LA drove all the way up. Hella people from like the Emerald Triangle drove up. And then, 2 months later, they all competed, and we showed up, and we had a TSV booth, and then afterwards, people were like, oh, I want to try number 13, or I want to try number whatever.
Yeah.
Just gave them out dabs.
Dude.
TSV, like, all
Epic.
day and night. And
Epic.
then they announced the winner, and Mickey came with us to that competition, and it
man.
was so fun. You'll see, like,
Man.
him ripping dabs there.
Do they do those often? I need to go to the
The
next
second one is happening in August.
Oh,
So,
we're
wait,
going.
so-
We have, and they're doing it
crazy.
not only the single source fresh frozen category, they're doing a clone to squish category.
What?
So a single source that you can go pick up your clones, and they give you like 3 months
How do you get
Do
in this
that.
competition?
by being heady.
Okay.
No, you just
Whoa.
contact the 3 homies that are putting it on.
Fuck yeah.
Mendo Budsmith, Pezbro, and Bird Extracts, BYRD. And it's called like NCRC or NorCal Rosin Cup. Honestly, going to NCRC and then going to Dabra Invitational is what inspired us
Yeah.
to make our hash competition, which is called
Fuck.
CCHC, which is California Capital Hash Competition.
Yes.
And we have an
I like
IG page,
Okay.
CC Hash C. If you want to check it out.
Hash C.
Yeah, and then we're gonna have like more things under that name. But basically,
Fuck yeah.
it's the California Capital Hash Competition. It's gonna be right outside Sacramento. It's gonna
Bet.
be November
sick.
4th.
We will be there.
Yes,
Straight up, we
I
will
love
be
it.
there.
And like, it's gonna be at Yolo County Fairgrounds,
Ooh.
right outside
Okay, yeah.
Sacramento.
Fuck
It's
yeah.
in Woodland. And
Okay, shouts
like,
out.
it's totally legal. Like, we're partnering with a delivery service and a
Yes.
lounge called 1111 Dispensary and Delivery in Sacramento.
Shouts out to them.
And we're gonna have a legal use category and personal use category. So all our friends and family will get to compete in both categories.
That's fire.
And we're literally dialing it now. Like, I'm the one like creating the like scoring and the competition, making
Yeah,
it fair and
bro.
equal for everyone. Because like, I used to actually make poker tournaments. I worked at a different casino called the 101 Casino. I wasn't a prop player there. I was a tournament director.
Ooh.
And I was a prop player there for a few months.
He said start
I
off
did,
properly.
I did a few other things, fuck. But I forgot. I thought about it harder. But like, yeah, so I have a history of like making competitions that are like fair for people. So I'm really
Hell
excited to
yeah.
make a fair and equal
Bro.
competition, especially being inspired by these two that are like doing it so right. Like Dabber Invitational, they have the same rig for everyone, same
Yeah,
nail for everyone,
that's
same cap,
top tier.
same dabber,
Yeah.
same dab right, same TSV.
That's how you do
and
it.
then they wash the rigs between each flavor change.
Mm.
Literally, after you were changing your flavor, you just put your rig out front, and they came through and just gave you a new freshie.
Oh.
And grabbed your rig.
Epic.
It was insane.
Straight up.
And you
You
just
have
Epic.
the TSP doing that one day.
Ooh.
that will be insane. No, but they're doing
But
like
next-
they're literally just dumping the rig water out and dunking the whole rig in like ISO and then like
Yeah.
double dunking it and then like rinsing it. And I'm like, I should have got more video coverage of the cleaning station. Shit was insane.
Was it just like a barrel
Whoa.
of ISO then? Cause
No, it was like this like
ton.
it was like a plastic like this thing like this for this
Okay,
for like this.
yeah.
Oh, like a
And then-
big dunk tank.
Yeah, it was like big and
boy,
narrow.
You feel me?
Yeah, and it was like perfect for it. Like,
crazy.
I should have got more video coverage of the cleaning station. It was too heady. I got video coverage of all the like dabbing and the 14 TSVs and shit, but that cleaning station was on point. Like,
You gotta let me know. Fucking, I'm down to interview you guys.
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
dude.
Yeah.
Oh well, definitely. You're already
Yes, yeah.
on
I
the
got some
list
fire for you,
for-
man.
sponsorship and for a competitor.
Bro, yeah, we're gonna get it popping, bro.
Yeah, love
We're gonna
that.
get it popping, man.
That like we're finalizing. Like we have a meeting every Monday. Me and the team.
Okay.
It's hella official.
Fuck
We get on like
yeah.
a fucking Zoom call and we're like, "What are you working on? What are you working on?"
Making
All
sure
right.
everybody's on pace.
Everybody keep doing their shit.
Yeah.
We're on schedule for next week to roll out to all sponsors, and like we're all gonna roll out this exact pitch deck. And I'm like,
Dang,
cool.
perfect.
Hell yeah.
So
Hell
pumped.
yeah.
And we're not even
Guys.
trying to make any money with it. We're just trying to like break even,
Okay.
provide something dope to the
For the
community.
community.
You know, eventually we may make some money with it, but we're definitely not trying to do that the first like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah. Make
Just
it
they're-
fucking just
Be
fire.
realistic, exactly.
Straight up,
Make
yeah.
fire.
Oh god.
Get everyone stoked,
Yeah.
and make the ticket price really cheap,
affordable
and
for
make it so
everybody.
everyone can come out and participate.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Keep your eyes peeled. We'll have fucking the tickets for sale for sure in the link.
Yeah,
we'll
we
see
will.
what's going on. It's gonna be lit.
Yeah, it's gonna be so.
What's up? We ready for another dab? I'm ready to get one going.
You're about to roast yourself. I already
I seen the problem.
I see
One
the.
finger length away.
Look at that! Look at that!
Said you was
And you were
gonna
at an
take that
angle.
bad boy hot.
You were. Oh, what the fizzle? There we go.
Boom,
There's
boom.
the real one. Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, You gotta have it centered.
Yellow to red.
So yeah, heady tip for everyone at home. One
Center
finger thickness
your dad
away.
right.
And you want to make sure that it's like straight, the center is straight on, not like an angle, anything, just straight and like 1 finger thickness apart. Don't get it all up on there and fuck your sensor up. Oh, he's about to go to Terp Town.
Turn
Get it in there.
down. Population 1.
All right, you're going in too low now. Just pull it out. Go, go, go. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Also, you
Won't you take me to
You gotta be careful with this tool
Town?
because it's huge and it can get stickiness.
Super sticky.
Fucking love it.
I still haven't hit this one.
Oh, you need to.
I need to hit that one. 'Cause
All right,
that
wait.
one's probably my favorite. Like,
Check it out. Put this in here
yeah.
and then find a pillar and then get. Wait. Let me get a little.
No, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna
No.
wait.
I'm just talking about ripping, dry ripping.
Oh
Just
yeah.
to feel the pull with the slurp.
Crazy.
I'm
I know.
fucking ripped right now.
We're not ready for another dab, but we're ready for a dry rip.
That dab was
Yeah, that was destructive,
nice.
and you handled it.
Yeah.
You did.
Good dab, man.
I've been dabbing for a minute.
Feel me?
Fuck yeah. All right, so now I want to know when everyone first started smoking cannabis.
Go through the line. Ez, you want to start?
Oh man, probably when I was like 14.
We love it.
Yup.
Yeah.
Gosh, too.
Just keeping it real. I'm probably in a similar boat, like maybe even 12,
You remember your
13.
first time smoking, Ez?
Do I remember my first time smoking?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I feel like the first few times I didn't get high from smoking.
Yeah,
Were
'cause
you
didn't
smoking enough or what?
The
Yeah.
first time I got really high from smoking, I don't want to talk about it because that was a little incriminating, but not for me, but for other people.
He said not for me. For other people in this room?
No one in this room. But you know,
I was like, what did you and
it
Slater
was
do?
interesting.
Oh, great.
But yeah, it took me a couple times before I got high.
Yeah.
Then I got high
Oh, yeah.
off of edible. Actually, no. The first time I did get high was off of edible at the skate park with Orion, Big O.
Oh,
Turkey
shouts out
Junkie.
Turpy Junkie.
Of course,
Ah.
this was Big O.
Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
I can say
bro.
that. Yeah.
Like I said,
Love Big O.
Good vibes.
Oyster, good
Straight
vibes.
up. What about you, Bill?
Well, before I ever like smoked weed, we were like 11 or 12, and we were
Okay.
like, "Oh, we should smoke some shit." I'm like, "That sounds fun," but we don't really know. So we literally like just got like lined paper and like rolled up some like fucking pine needles. We
Oh my God.
we're fucking bosses now, and we can do this. So it's like, remember, like this is gross, and we gave up, and then we're like, what if we just like unrolled like a tea bag or something, and try to smoke some of that? That could be cool.
Oh my
And then
God.
we bought
Better than
some.
pine needle.
Yeah, we bought some real papers, and we tried the tea, and it was not great.
No.
But then, like, you know, the next year we graduated to real weed. And
You're like, okay, we're gonna fucking get some weed now.
The real weed.
it's better than smoking like hard drugs.
Or yeah. Or,
It's like light drugs. It's like
Right
practice
there.
drugs.
You start small.
You smoke some diet weed first, and then
Exactly.
Yeah.
You try the real, and the first time I didn't like hit it right or like hold it in right or just then I realized you gotta breathe it in so like you get it into the fucking
That's what I'm
lungs.
saying. That's why I think I didn't get high the first couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really gotta.
And then you
like,
cough like terribly, but then you realize like, oh, just exhale it all out. Don't like just cough it out.
Yeah.
That actually took me probably like 10 years. Shout out like just proper breathing techniques.
yeah,
Yeah.
you
Like
gotta.
when
fucking-
you smoke or just live, it's nice to just. It doesn't have to be in through your nose, out through your mouth. It can be whatever combo you want. Just
Yeah.
deep breaths.
deep breaths and
Namaste.
consistent. Yeah.
Learn how to breathe.
Straight up.
I have a friend who's like a breathing coach to like CEOs. He just like meets with them on like Skype and gets paid like
Link me up with that guy.
super money
What?
just to like lock people in the proper breathing technique.
I'm trying to teach people how to breathe.
Yeah,
you don't know how to breathe.
You be
I'll
smart.
learn and I'll teach people. You know what I'm saying? Start
Yeah.
making that.
I'll learn.
yeah.
I'll learn how to breathe.
Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale for 2.
Yeah, sometimes the in between is good, sometimes not.
Oh, fuck.
It's also about being like mindful, but
Of course.
it's crazy the gigs. I met another dude at the poker table, which is just like very clean cut white dude, and like Zach, and I was just like, this dude has money for sure. And he's like, no, it has like, you know, mindful, mindful like health coach business or something. And
Okay.
just meets with people on Skype and helps them like, on their journey to be more healthy. And that's how
Fire.
he makes his bread and also loves poker. I'm like,
Hey,
damn.
sounds right.
That's why he's so clean cut. He's a mindful like health
He
coach.
said,
But he has
That's
the
why.
bikes.
Yeah.
oh,
Everyone
yeah.
does.
Oh yeah. But if you do it right, poker can be a good vice.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just it is proven to be a game of skill, but it is definitely gambling. Let's not get it twisted.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's definitely better than like slamming buttons on the dark side.
Yeah.
Cali. He lost $100.
That's whatever.
It happens.
I have friends who lost 100K. on the
Yeah,
dark
okay,
side.
that is whatever.
I'm just digging at every
Dan's,
dark side.
Dan's back there dying. He said, "Hey, Buffalo Chiefs, come on, Buffalo Chiefs."
Also, all my friends are playing the dark side. My friend Robbie's
On the dark
playing
side.
craps when I rolled up.
Oh
That's
man,
good.
Damn.
But everyone, is pretty good at living their own life. So I don't try to tell them what to do. I just try to push them in the right direction.
fuck yeah,
And be positive.
I want to learn how to play poker. I want to start playing online.
it's fun.
It's
bro.
fun.
It's
And
very fun.
my recommendation to anybody that wants to learn to play poker is start out by playing free money online poker. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter where, just do it. Because literally they play so bad in poker, it's ridiculous. And it's like pretty similar to how they play in play chips. So just like play some play chip site. Like I can refer you to a few, but I mean, you could literally just go to like PokerStars or WSOP.com or whatever and
Play some free games.
play some free chips. They give you like 1,000 or 10,000 to start. Try to win it up to like 1 million. And like once you win those play chips up to 1 million, like then we can talk.
Yeah, we'll start a little
Basically,
bit.
it's just about being patient and like being aggressive in the right spots. Is like how I feel about pokes.
Yeah, I do need a new game. Maybe that would be interesting.
Be careful though, because once you find poker, all other games.
Oh, I
Might
get
not be as
addicted.
fun.
I get addicted.
Yeah.
I get addicted to shit like
Me
that. Very
too.
bad.
Me too. I found it when I was like 13 or 14, and I just like kept playing.
I haven't played in a long time. I learned how to play when I was like 6 or 7. Just played my whole childhood. It's hella fun.
It is fun.
Right,
It's
yeah.
very fun.
It's a fun game.
Oh yeah.
It's like a social game.
You learn how to lie real young. real young.
Should we get another dab now?
Yeah, we got that one. That's probably ready to go.
But when did you start smoking weed, Kali?
Well, I was probably like 13 years old, 12 years old.
Yeah, I think it's probably
I bought fucking my homie at school.
Why are we
was
all
like-
degenerates?
Hey.
My homie at school was like, bro, $20 and I'll bring you a fucking pill capsule filled to the brim with weed.
Yeah.
He's like, my cousin grows the shit. I was like, I bet. I gave him dub. Next day, I had a pill capsule full of weed. I was like, I bet. So I was trying to impress some girls. I was like, so y'all trying to smoke some weed? And they're like, yeah, I wasn't even thinking about how I was going to smoke it. I was like, I got the weed. You know what I'm saying? I'm the man.
I'm the man.
So, of course, the girls wanted to smoke.
Of course.
Now we at the park, and I'm like, fuck, how we going to smoke this weed? I was like, y'all got a pipe? They're like, no. I was like, well,
Sourdough
so
Wilson.
we started smoking out the apple.
The apple.
Oh, I love the apple
You
tech.
feel me?
Yeah,
Apple
Apple
Tech.
Tech.
bro.
Apple Tech is delicious.
To this day, I'll still smoke out of that fruit. I can't even just say apples. I've smoked out of bananas. I've smoked
Yeah, I
out of
smoked out of
fucking...
Banana?
Those 20, you know what I'm saying?
How do you smoke out of a banana?
I don't know.
Same way you smoke out of an apple. Ingenuity, you know what I'm saying?
You get like a straw.
Yeah, you gotta make a fucking...
I can see it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's, I feel like
Banana
it's
bowl.
much softer.
Yeah, it is harder to maneuver.
Harder,
with,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Harder than
Slater
Oh,
skis with the
Slater?
fat skis. You taking dubs back there?
Yeah, I heard multiple claps. Give us the lowdown.
I was like,
Give us the high down.
Oh yeah.
funny. I was like 14 or 15, I think. Somewhere like, I think I was about to turn 15, something like that.
Okay.
And I was skating around, and I just happened to run into my sister and her boyfriend, and they were going to smoke. And she was like, "Do you want to come smoke with us?" Out of a fucking, I think it was out of a Gatorade bottle.
Oh,
One of those like
gotta
early
love
struggles.
it. Yup.
Fucking
Oh,
Gosh to love it.
with like
not the gator.
fucking something out of a tool shed.
That's the socket?
Yeah, a little socket.
Hell
a Gatorade
yeah.
bottle or something at the park
Yes, gotta love it.
at the school jungle gym. I didn't get high till like my third or fourth time though.
Yeah.
Took a couple tries. I don't know why.
Tries. Because you didn't smoke enough out of
You
an
don't-
apple.
You just like you don't even like
You
inhale
don't
it.
even like know.
Yeah,
what
you're like,
doing. Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, I think for me, I was 13, and all my skater buddies, but specifically shout out Devin, dope longboarder.
Yeah,
That
sir.
fool was savage, would go downhill like 70 mile per hour on the scariest hills. Fuck that shit. I'm good. I would just stick to my normal board. But anyways, yeah, one day he was just like, "Yo, I got some loud," and his dad grew it, and it was some loud. Like to now standards, not some loud, but for then,
He said
that
it was
shit
loud.
loud. After, yeah, that's the one you wouldn't take to school in the pill bottle. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I would do the pill bottle thing after that. But the first time I smoked, yeah, he probably rolled like it was either a Dutch or a wood, and that became like tradition. Like after school, just with all the homies, all the skate homies, probably like 5 of us, smoke, burn down some blunts. 13 years old, and then my first dab I think was 17, and my homie Hefe, we'll call him Hefe. Shout out Hefe.
Hefe.
It was back. It was like a red hot titanium nail, and he made like his own wax back in the day. Slab skis, and he didn't give a shit, and because it was his, and he just kind of took it and just, and I probably took like a whole
Slab dab?
side strip of a slab dab, and that was my introduction to dabbing. And then I've been pretty much addicted to dabbing ever since. I was like, flower,
Yeah, that's
flower's
like
good,
a lot.
but dabs, bro. Oh yeah, that dab wrecked me, and that's when I learned about dab sweats and your lungs are bursting,
Shit's real.
you're coughing, you're shit like drooling,
Ice cold lungs.
Yeah, good shit.
Been there.
The
man.
old shatter BHO tank.
Yeah. It looked like Swiss cheese, and then had bubbles in it. Everybody had the sunlight pick, like tap in.
The sunlight pig.
Sunlight shows the terps.
That's fine. That's a good story. We all are fucking young smokers, I guess.
Burskies. You know what it is?
That's what it's like.
Oh,
Hot
God.
take. I still like flour over tabs.
I mean,
don't think
some
anything
people, it's a 50-50 thing, but
It's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay.
okay.
Little preferences.
Yeah, it's all
be like that.
I feel like nothing.
You're wrong, but it's okay.
Dab universe.
I feel like nothing beats just rolling a joint, and smoking
I
one.
mean,
I know. I feel it hits different.
It's
not
just
to beat some
It does a
backward with some
difference
fire
sometimes.
in it, but that dab,
Closest I get is some good milk.
It just depends on how deep
Yeah.
you want to go. Honestly,
Yeah.
some people just don't want to go hella deep into dabs. Huh?
No, I just feel like it's a lot of
Ready
work.
for a
Yeah,
dab?
it is a lot of work for a
It's a lot
dab.
of work.
They are a lot of work, but it's getting
Trying to get
easier.
high, it's a lot of work.
It's getting easier with the TSV and soon to be the TSP.
Yeah.
No, that is true. I love this.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah, we
Straight
definitely
up.
It's like the
work
air
for
fryer of the weed world. In a way, you know what I mean? Air fryer, you set it
the
in
air
air fryer.
Set it in
Bro, you can walk right dab.
dude.
That's so
turkey
fire.
air
Put it on there, you can walk up, start the session, get everything ready. They hit you, walk downstairs, hit your dab, put on the TSP, walk back upstairs, bounce out the track, come back down, turn off the TSP.
First one, right?
Come on.
Guava
Yeah.
It's too
nectar.
good.
Guava biscotti.
Guava biscotti.
What am I getting?
Guava biscotti.
Oh my
Cold
goodness.
Cure from Nasiv. They're local cats out of like North Bay.
Well, I'll trust
Santa
you.
Rosa.
Protect me. That's the size. Just hand it to me when she's ready.
All right, it's at 570 and dropping.
You ready to cap me, Kelly? Maybe.
Oh, that rig's so good.
Yeah, so this is Baby Gorilla Glass bent can number 6, I believe, and this was I gifted to TSV Mickey, and one of my
That's
favorites.
what
I never even put it on the site because I loved it so much.
Yeah, don't put that.
Yeah, I never did, and I won't. I just enjoyed it. And Mike Apollo, my good buddy, who kind of took me under his wing and taught me a lot about headiness, tried to buy that off me, and if I would ever sell it, it would be to Mike Apollo, but I was like, I can't do it.
I can't do
I
it.
love that piece too much.
It was a great piece, bro.
I like how small it is.
Yeah.
I like the function. I like how it flavor saver because it doesn't expand the vapor too much. I like the color. It's this weird, like, kind of brownish purple. Yeah, it's called mulberry, and it's by like Gannett,
Oh, okay.
Gannett glass color or something. Which actually is interesting. I didn't even know this till a few years ago. That glass color themselves are like rods of glass are made by glass makers,
That was awesome.
and so they take like a cauldron of like glass and they like cauldron that shit up, and they take like metal shavings and like shave them off into there, and then then they do that for 2 or 3 days, and then like pour them into rods and make rods of glass color that they then sell to glass artists who then make like pipes and shit with them.
Dude, I'd be down for that. I could never make like a bong or like a art, you know, like that. But I
said
could make
like an
some,
art?
like, color. That'd be sick.
Yeah,
Like,
you
make
could
the
be a
for it.
color
Yeah,
company.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, and what's cool is that a lot of them have similar colors, but then some have like different, and there's like 5 or 6 big ones, but then like 20 small companies. And there's also what's cool is like there's certain colors that become like extinct because after they've been used, or like for instance like OG moss is made with like World War II rifle fucking stocks, and that's how it's that like dark army green moss
That's it.
color.
That's
Yeah.
fire.
And it's extinct now. There's no more of it because they don't have any more access to any more old army stocks. So the color companies can't make it anymore. Like
Yeah.
opaline. Opaline was another color. It was kind of like moonstone, but it was like before moonstone. And then they ran out of that like iridescent opal fucking color they made it with. And everyone was losing their mind because they needed that color. So then they invented moonstone and they made it some other way. And now everyone like loves moonstone, but like there was like a year when everyone was losing their mind because there was no opaline. This was like probably like 2014 or 15
That's that
or
rare,
something.
rare.
Yeah. So if you have an opaline piece, like
Man, shouts out
shout
you.
out. It's hard to even know because it looks pretty much like moonstone, just like a little more bluish, like kind of shiny instead of like whitish. I don't know. Obscure glass color knowledge, but it's cool because and also borosilicate glass is like it's kind of like similar to Pyrex. It's like made of stuff that won't biodegrade for like a million years even if you like threw it in the dirt.
Yeah.
Like whereas like a soda bottle threw it in the dirt, it's gonna biodegrade in like a handful of years.
Yeah.
It's really strong stuff, and it's real good for smoking. Oh yeah, we're just living large in Vegas right now. It's like 100 degrees out. There's like sirens, ambulance, like barreling, and we're just
Sounds like a whole lot of
And
shit.
we're living life.
yeah.
You know what I mean? We in a suite above the city.
Yeah.
Just
I hope
chilling.
everything's okay down there.
I know,
What the
right?
hell was that?
Life like this is sure pretty
There was a fat boom, and then
Did you,
like
did you hear that?
like a
Bud?
rumble. It was like dun, 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 dun.
Dude, prayers. To
Crazy.
everyone. I hope
Yeah.
everyone's okay.
For real.
If that boom and
Oh
sirens didn't warn us.
yeah. Straight up.
Yeah, it's like a fucking movie.
Oh. It's been a
That was
It's like a fucking-
yeah.
What time are we at?
Vegas is the city of people watching.
I'm blind, so let me do
Blind is bad.
Fucking love it.
We're at hour 10, so. I mean, it's up to you guys, but I feel like this might be a natural close.
I think we are.
You guys want to end it out?
I think we're good. We're gonna go party.
Yeah. It's Vegas time.
Okay.
Yeah, we are.
It's Vegas time now.
Without a doubt, it's been
Yeah.
Vegas time.
You feel me?
We're gonna resume partying.
We're gonna resume. We're
Exactly.
gonna resume, baby.
Oh yeah, Bill, it's been great talking with you,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Thanks for fucking having the toast squad out here, man.
sir.
We fucking
Yes,
Feeling toasty.
sir.
burnt
Yes.
toasted in
Yes,
Vegas,
Yes, sir.
man.
Burnt toast in Vegas, baby.
Gotta love it,
Vegas.
man.
Yes,
All right, now we're gonna go back to smoking weed on that table.
Yeah. That's the podcast.
That's the podcast, baby.